And then the dude and his son, they both had Android.
The son didn't
He said no. His dad said Android, and he said bam. And of course, if the son got a phone, he got an Android too. No?
Younger generation, they have iPhones.
Right. Man.
So what am I?
You're old. Are you like 30?
What? Yo, you gotta go.
Oh, no, too funny, too funny.
30 over here.
That's crazy.
A lot of this generation has Apple products. Just because
I'm
of
not
the stigma
surprised.
behind, oh, if you don't have Apple, you broke.
Yeah.
That's the stigma,
So it's a lot of stigmas with yeah. And I'm like, what is okay? So how is it a fashion craze that we just gonna wear our AirPods everywhere? Like, oh, that's what it is. All right, so can we bother you for 1 second? 1 second. Apple or Android? Apple.
There we
Thank
go.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Same to you.
So-
Apple or Android?
Apple.
Okay, so why Apple?
So my wife's 2 kids, they have so many different things. So I have an iPhone, iPad,
Gotcha.
Apple TV, everything's interconnected. Kind of monitor what they're doing in the cloud setting.
See. Got you. Okay. All right. Got you. I hear you. Okay.
Hey, Android does the same thing. My Samsung TV cuts on and say, "Do you want to connect your phone?"
Get a little flashlight.
Very nice.
Got you. Okay. No, got
My
you.
Android connects to my PC and my laptop and my TV. It can do all the same thing.
My iPhone can connect to your Samsung TV and your computer as well.
But it's not as
true.
crispy though.
That's true.
This is unit interface. I can click up my phone and I can reply to text
Change that
messages.
TV right there. Change the watch.
Don't do that.
Oh man, nah. So we having fun at Hot Chkn Kitchen, just enjoying ourselves, spending some time talking to anyone and everybody that will listen and join us. Make sure that you all continue to tune in every Wednesday on all of your podcast directories. You will find Amped Up Squad. You can't miss us. We on Apple, we on Google, we on Spotify, we on everything under the sun that has a podcast directory. That's where we at. So we making sure it happens. Matter of fact, we even on Amazon. That's how we work. We on Amazon.
Make sure you got that Amazon Prime.
Right? Get in that Audible and work it that way. So we are in here enjoying ourselves at Hot Chkn Kitchen. Man, the people are nice. We genuinely having a good time. People are interested. I see eyes looking and checking out what we're doing, and we gonna interview some people at some point. Now, if y'all stay in tune, the Medic Challenge is coming. We're gonna be here, and so here at Hot Chkn Kitchen, they have 4 levels of heat. Well, technically 5. 1 is naked. You can have nothing on there. Then you got the base. Then you got what is it? What's after the base?
It's the yellow. I'm gonna just say yellow.
The yellow, the
Afterburner.
afterburner.
There you go.
Then you got Angry Hot, and after Angry Hot is Medic. The hottest sauce that they got here. And so, of course,
Carolina
as you can imagine, with the Carolina Reaper pepper, man, we gonna straight do it. We gonna challenge.
We gonna die.
Everybody here is gonna go for it. We also look. We so bad at this. We even got the owner, the co-owner, and one of the managers on spot, ready to do this with us. So when it comes out, you all will witness firsthand how hot this Carolina Reaper pepper is. So if you're on the podcast, you might want to switch over to YouTube to see the reactions of this, because it's going to be interesting to say the least.
3 out of 5 people crying.
Let's see if my Jamaican.
Your Jamaican better kick in. For this, the Jamaican better kick in for real. All right, so what haven't we talked about in a while? Like, I know a lot of it's been going on in not only our lives, but also in the world. What is something that y'all seen recently in the news that is just like, for real? Like,
like stupid?
For real stupid, or just like blew your mind? Like, either it was so stupid that you're like, man, for real, or it was just that amazing, like, whoa, for real?
Well, I seen, on a serious note, the young man that got into the young man driving an 18-wheeler that had an
company
accident.
truck?
Yeah.
Okay.
and he unfortunately took 4 people's lives. He went on trial, and they convicted him of 27 charges, and they got him for 110 years in prison.
Wow.
So connected to that, truck drivers are protesting Colorado where they're not doing any deliveries. So, I mean, unless I was misinformed and didn't read enough, it was an accident because his brakes failed.
His brakes went out.
Yeah, so I'm thinking...
That's crazy. So,
On top of that, instead of just ramming into people, he drove on the median and tried to slow himself down, going over more stuff.
gotcha.
He couldn't do anything. He still ended up running into people, but it could have been worse. He literally tried his best.
Right to
He dead.
save lives.
I feel for the brother.
That's crazy.
I am glad they're protesting for that, but it's...
That is
crazy,
crazy.
bro.
Yeah.
And so out of that, he only killed 4 people?
Well, he took 4 people's lives.
4 people died, some
Yeah.
people were injured.
Okay.
And there was another one that was connected to that one. That there was another guy who deliberately got drunk, took out 4 people, but he's not doing nearly as much time as that guy.
Are we serious? That's what's really going on?
Man got
Okay.
110 years.
Yeah, I don't know what made him jump up that high.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't even make sense.
Voluntary manslaughter, if anything.
Right.
Because
But he has-
it wasn't on purpose.
Right.
He has
right.
27 charges. That's
Let me see if I can
He's
find
But
it.
convicted
27,
on 27
27
different
charges of what?
For what?
That's
My
what I
brakes
was
went out. I tried to stop myself. I couldn't.
And still ended up hitting people because I was stopping myself. Like that's crazy to me.
If anything, it should
That's
be the
crazy to
company.
me. Yeah. No.
You know, like,
All right. So, Apple or Android? I think I see it. AirPod. You like Android?
but
There's a but.
Hey,
She said
hey,
but. She said but.
I can't hear the butt. I can't hear the. I heard Android, so you guys all win.
Yeah, that's 3.
that's 3.
Run it up. Run it
That's 3
up.
to your
Run
1
it
vote.
I'm
up.
gonna need those back.
Run it up.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. How you doing, man?
See, you only got
So,
to ask him. He has it in his hand.
iPhone.
We asked him Apple or Android.
iPhone. Yeah.
My-
See.
What's
See.
the score?
See. I don't even know.
Sir, you get a
A flashlight.
What's the score?
Give that man a flashlight.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Have a blessed one.
We try to tell this man.
Man, that ain't even fair. That ain't even fair.
Close.
But see, the mom like Android. That's
But she
Damn.
said but.
That's the,
but she said out of
But
necessity.
I saw
Out of necessity.
Yes, necessity.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So man, that's crazy. Like, but then for somebody, but you know what? The sad part is, if you look at some of the cases that have recently been happening across the board, and I don't know if this was a color thing, right? I'm not even gonna throw that out there as it. But some things that don't make sense, right? There is a person who, and I'm not gonna blow up his spot anymore, give him any more than
Who it is?
he went out and shot upwards to like 4 people, right?
Okay.
2 people died, 1 person injured, what have you, scot-free. He said, I'm gonna get on Fox News and all these other platforms and talk about how I was wrong. But then there was a person who was actually wronged, who was trafficked, right? This girl that was trafficked and so forth. And they basically are trying to charge her with murder in like the 1st degree or 2nd degree or something like that. And I'm like, bruh, like the only person she killed was the person that was trafficking her. So how can you fault her for wanting to, like in my mind, I'm like, it don't make sense.
One is self-defense.
Right.
The other one is not self-defense.
Right, deliberately done. He got off scot-free. She's self-defense. Oh, we don't know if it's really self-defense though. Like what? Like,
What blows my mind is that
Crazy.
our judicial system is so consistent in being inconsistent. Like there be cases that are literally spread out across the
Right.
board that are so similar or just drastically different that it proves evidence. Oh, self-defense. Okay, you know, I'm gonna just let myself die. I'm just be right here.
I'm
Or
gonna
this
just
dude
sit
that
here.
deliberately just went out and just did a mass murder. Does no time, but the person that did self-defense, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3rd degree manslaughter. Like what?
yeah,
Why?
Run by money.
huh?
Run by money.
It is.
Well-
And that's the thing.
I had a scare with the law. It's not bad.
Oh,
I
bruh.
was unfortunately I got caught speeding.
Oh,
I didn't.
You said fortunately? Okay.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
I got caught
What you mean,
speeding. I was
unfortunately?
just cruising down the highway jamming, and I got up there in the numbers. So, long story short, I'm at court doing the speeding ticket. There's a chick that goes in front of me. The judge is like, "Oh, you're charged with 99, like 102 and a 65 or something." And I'm like, "Whew." And he's like, "How do you plead?" She's like, "Guilty." He's like, "Okay, $450 charge. Go pay it to bailiff. Stay safe." And he like gave her like a little lecture.
Okay.
I was like, "Okay, fair enough." When I get up there, bro, I'm like, "Okay, I gotta pay $400. I'll be cool with that." He's like, "You were charged with speeding, 90 and a 45 or something like that."
Okay, so 10 less, but still.
Yeah,
You know.
and then he's like, "Oh, now you're charged with a $250 fine, up to 3 months in prison. How do you plead? And would you like a lawyer?" All that stuff. I was like,
What?
"Huh?"
What's the difference?
I was
Like, that's crazy.
I was like, my voice dropped. Can I get a lawyer, please? So,
3 months prison.
What?
So, but all in all, I was scared to my death, but it worked out. I got fined, and that's it. Nothing on my record, no misdemeanor, no all that stuff.
That's
but
crazy, because you being military, bruh, that would have.
I'm sitting here saying, bro, look at my shirt. It says Army, bro. Give me a break. Give me a break. But I was speeding. It was a mistake, but, you know, it's all out now.
Right, 3 months.
When that man said
In the
jail
pen?
time, I was like,
Should have came in the uniform.
Right.
I thought about it. I thought about it.
Like,
I dressed
I'm
blue.
like,
Like,
now you couldn't have done the dress though. You couldn't have done the dress. Like, but that's crazy.
That's extreme.
But and so that's one of the big discrepancies that we see consistently with our judicial system and our criminal justice system in general. And it's sad, you know, that we will. Okay, so y'all might be like, Dre, for real. But Dave Chappelle does it hilarious when he talks about the discrepancy. He talked in his he did his Killing Me Softly or Killing Them Softly, and he basically talks about how he and one of his white friends were getting high and so forth, and they're having a good time. And then his white friend goes to talk to a police officer because he was looking for directions. And he's like, "Excuse me," touching the guy and everything, and has a good time. He's like, "Which way is 3rd Street or whatever?" And the cop's like, "Take it easy, you're on 3rd Street. Move it, move it." And then he talks about, he's like, "Black people wouldn't have thought about going to talk to a police while high." He's like, let alone while sleepy. I was like, the craziness of it, but that's the serious of it. On the other side, while he was making a joke of it, that is one of the plights that we think about when we get in the car. We think about our safety, anybody else's that's in it, and let me not get pulled over today. Like,
Exactly.
it's one of those.
Get shot.
Right, that too is one of those things that we gotta be real careful with, because at the end of the day, like, what there is, because we are African American men, black men, brown men, however you want to say it, there is a stigma that we are enemies of the state, and it's like, what? And people are like, no, it's not. That's not true. That's not true. See, the same thing happen. 2 people get pulled on the side of the road. One person on one side, one person on the other.
Yeah.
If there's a black man, he is probably likely to get slapped with something else. If he goes home from that, it's like, okay, he's got a ticket. He didn't get any leniency or anything like that. That's more so what you expect. But on the other side of the street, the white man like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man? Hey, oh, his stereo might be blaring." They're like, "We're not gonna take it." What?
Dude, touching him
and
getting all
everything,
close.
right? And still, he might. "Oh, here's a warning. Go home. Are you drunk? No, good. Go home. Be
Right,
safe."
bro.
Like, what? And sadly, that stuff happens still today. But yeah, no, still that whole truck driver thing was wow. Like, that's ridiculous.
We last Sunday at my church, one of the cops goes there and he had like a seminar
Okay.
after the service and showed us how to react with cops
Oh, really?
that's actually helpful.
and what to look out for.
So did he tell them things for both good cops and bad cops? Because I mean, okay.
But he said for the bad cops, maybe speak up a little bit and don't be scared. Just know your rights. Know
Okay.
your rights.
Okay.
Because they can't just go in your car.
Hey,
Did he say like any other procedures, like where to put your hands? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
On your, keep them open. Don't let them see your hands.
Gotcha.
Make sure they see your hands.
Were any officers there? Were any officers there? Like
Yeah.
police officers?
Can we
Yeah,
stop you up for
he
1
is a
second?
police officer.
Real quick. Android or Apple?
Wait, no. We ask him.
I'm not, hey, man.
Apple headphones. Apple.
They leaving.
Don't go to Apple, bro.
Hey, here y'all go.
Apple.
Okay.
For your parents for being Android fans.
Oh, too funny. Y'all wildin'.
Well, I was asking about the officers. It's good to have actual officers there talking about what to do in the situation because they know what they're looking for in a sense.
Right.
They know what they classify as sketchy or suspicious acting, what's normal. I guess.
Right.
They can guide you through what you should do in certain scenarios.
Yeah, no, and it can make all the difference hearing it from somebody like that.
And they'll pull you over if you have something dangling on that thing, the rearview mirror.
Really?
Yeah, that's actually against the law.
Did not know
The
that.
handicap sticker?
No,
So you have it
anything.
up there.
No, you gotta
You
wait
can't
till you
leave it
get
up there.
there.
When we take off, if it's there, that's illegal.
That's crazy.
Wait till
I
you
didn't know
get to your
that.
destination, then put it in.
Yep.
That's
You can't be driving around with that.
wow. Okay.
I got that tick, brother.
Bro, I saw somebody with the craziest windshield tint.
Yeah.
Really?
Never saw it in my life. It was
Windshield tint
blacked
be
out.
crazy.
Windshield tint.
Well,
That's
California
crazy.
doesn't have any limits, I don't think.
They do. Or
Didn't Randolph come
They can
from
pull you over.
California? Do you remember?
I think so.
you know,
I don't because at one point his was tinted.
Yeah, you
like,
seen his?
His windshield?
Yeah.
yeah, his
It
whole
was, like,
his whole
crazy.
truck. It was
you,
like
You
okay,
walk in the front, you can't see.
well, he can see you. Like oh,
And I asked him
okay.
about it. I was like, "Yo, how can you do that?" He's like, "Oh, I came from California, and so I have to re-register
Yeah.
for Virginia. He can do whatever he wants."
yeah.
Right.
You can get pulled over for it, I think, in California though, but it's not gonna be like super big. So you just roll your windows down. But,
We can see you. All right. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy though. All right. So, what was your wow?
oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, it was that one.
Okay.
I gotta come back.
Okay.
There was something else.
What about you, Jason? You had a
We
wow?
talked about it with the
Oh, with the-
one that's not convicted for.
Got you. Yeah. Still blows me. Still blows me to this day. Did you give a wow? Was your wow? No, he gave one.
So Prince William County, I believe in this upcoming year, I don't know if they're doing it this year, but they're no longer doing snow days. They are called orange days now,
Yep.
which means you have to get online at your house, go to the computer, go to school online.
Gotcha.
They're taking out snow days completely.
And I figured they would because of the remote piece of it.
That's a bad thing,
Once it was in there, it's like, man, y'all gonna be going to school as often as they want you to go to school.
Good thing, bad thing though. I want to say it's kind of a good thing
Because you keep the academic year the same.
Yeah, but if y'all remember years back when we were in high school, we had all those snow days, and they started picking up on our vacay days, our breaks and stuff.
Guess what? Remember they added that 15 minutes at the end of the day?
Yeah.
It's
They're not
still
taking that off.
it's still here.
They took back some of the snow days. So if we don't have any snow days, the reason that they put the 15 minutes on was to increase the snow days that we had every year. We're not taking the 15 minutes off, so we still have all those extra days, but we can't use them because they can still go to school.
Wow.
What time did you get out of school back in the day? It was like 2 o'clock, 1:50.
Yeah, so 155. 155.
2:11 now.
It's like 2:10, 2:11.
Oh yeah, now 155. We was headed to the buses. Yeah,
Which is not like a big difference, but like over time, that's just like
that's a lot.
man,
I
yeah.
wish they were truthful about why they added the minutes thing.
Right.
If you added it to add days,
It should have been done already.
So when I was in high school, so I remember it was so bad one year that they added like an hour or something like that to the end of the day.
No.
Because so our school day was significantly longer, and so as you can imagine, after the winter, springtime, you trying to get, but they didn't have any more school days that they could add to it, so they just tacked on more time to the day. And when I tell you, we went in at our normal time, and we weren't off until like 2:30 or something like that. But it also pushed the other schools back because we only had so many buses in the county.
Yeah.
So it's just like, man. And so the kids, there weren't after school programs for like the elementaries and things like that because they didn't have time to do them.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it was ridiculous. I remember that like it was yesterday. It was like, man, why is the day so long? Like
Yes.
you get there so early, you're like, oh yeah. So these periods will be lengthened. It was like the 2 periods in the middle were lengthened, and you're like, okay. And then you got to the last one, and you're like, yeah, it was 50 minutes or whatever, but it was already so long. You already passed and you would hear the bell because they couldn't reset the system. It was like the bell just went off. Y'all know y'all got 15 minutes. Y'all still got another 15 to 30
It's so
minutes.
pointless
Like,
too, though. Like,
we're not learning anything else because
Exactly.
once you heard that first bell, I was like, all right, who got next? Who got next on stick fighting? Like we pencil fighting and stuff like that? Oh man.
Any classes